Let's talk about VDM again. VDM is back, and like I said in my last video, I said we'll wait to hear his own part of the story. So today is not talking about free VDM, because free VDM is free, but his post-arrest story, we need to still, follow up on them. So I saw this video yesterday, to be precise. He did that video yesterday and he was talking. The part that interests me in that video is the part that he was talking about when he said he alleged that over 90% of Efcc are corrupt. How can a corrupt agency be fighting corruption? I was waiting for that. That are they going to query him on that? And he came back to say that yes, he was queried on that. Listen to what he has to say on that issue.
And now I made a final accusation, and I said that EFCC, 90% of them are corrupt. That I must prove it now. Now all of them were looking at me. They were just looking at me like, when fully well that they have my phone. I just say, okay, I will prove it if all the EFCC staff will give me their bank statement. They'll bring their BVN. We'll know how much they earn in a month. They will know how much they make and how much they spend. Do you understand? From there, we'll know the ones who get car, how long did they buy the car and everything. As soon as I said that, the guy said, well, the EFCC cannot give anybody a bank statement anyways. Let's leave that. Let's move on. Do you understand? Then we moved on. Then that one passed. Then we started talking one-on-one. And
now, have you heard him? When he was accosted on that issue, he told them categorically that he will need the bank statement and the BVN number of all the staff, so that you will be able to correlate what they spend and what their income is and what exactly is their salary through their salary accounts. What did they do? They rested the matter there. And that suggests to me that VDM is actually more noble, is nobler than even the organization that was arresting him. Because it is a grievous allegation to say over 90%, not few, of the staff of the agency. When you say over 90% of staff of an anti-corruption agency are corrupt, that's a great indictment. And I think EFCC still hold Nigerians an explanation, and they must prove VDM wrong. Otherwise, EFCC is outliving its relevance, sincerely. Because if you can't prove it, it's not the issue of just letting VDM go now. I'm not saying you should hold him, but you should be able to prove him wrong. That in this agency, he said 90%. That's too much. That's too much. So the agency should be able to prove to us and to him that, look, we may have some bad eggs among us, but not the way you described it. But if you have over 90% of an anti-corruption agency being corrupt, then what's the essence of the agency? What's the essence of the agency? I was really watching out to hear what you have to say, because I saw the video when he alleged, and I was waiting, one, to see if EFCC will raise that issue with him, because I want to confirm maybe that was the reason why they whisked him away in the first instance. Then two, I also want to know how he was going to clear himself of such, because he must be able to prove to them truly that He knew what he was saying, that over 90% of them are corrupt. So eventually, they rested the matter, because even themselves, they couldn't prove that, look, we are not corrupt. And that gives me serious concern that our anti-corruption agency cannot prove that they are not corrupt. That's so sad. I feel bad. I feel bad about that. Because EFCC, as an organization, cannot vouch for himself as not corrupt. And if an anti-corruption agency is corrupt, then what's the essence of fighting corruption? It's so sad. VDM, thank you. You have opened our eyes to something that we were hoping. I think we were just living in self-denial, hoping that you were wrong in your allegations. But for them to have released you without you proving it to them that, look, we are not corrupt, then we are sorry. I think you were right. Thank you for fighting, and thanks for talking. The Lord will bless you. The Lord will keep you. Some of us may not like your style, but you are producing results in ways some of us have not been able to. Thank you.